Hey guys, it's Teacher Alex. Welcome to Week 5 Social Studies. In this lesson, you will need this worksheet, a pencil and a rubber. Please go and get them now. First of all, I made a mistake. I need to put an A next to is. Can you help me? Occupation is A, fancy. Can you write an A after is? Thank you. Okay guys, in this lesson, we are doing something different. We are learning about occupation. In this lesson, the goal is you will be able to understand the concept of occupation. First, let's learn how to say the word correctly. Occupation. Occupation. Your turn. Occupation. Your turn. Good. Now, I'm going to say it a little bit faster. Occupation. Occupation. Your turn. Good. Well done. Have you ever heard of this word? What does occupation mean? Think. What does occupation mean? Well, don't worry if you don't know. Let's look at the answer together. What is an occupation? Let's read on occupation together. 1, 2, 3. Occupation is a fancy word that means job. Okay, stop. With a pencil or a highlighter, can you underline or highlight the word job? Because occupation and job is the same word. It means the same thing. But occupation is a little bit more fancy. Sometimes adults like to use the word occupation. But now you know the secret. It's the same word. Let's continue reading. An occupation is the work that someone does to get money. People often train and study for years to be able to do their job. Okay, let's think of an example. I'm Alex, but you know me as Teacher Alex because my occupation is a teacher. Now, let's think. Let's think of some more things about my occupation. Where do I work? What do I wear to work? And what do I do at work? Where does Teacher Alex work? I work at a school. A teacher works at a school. What do I wear to work? I wear formal clothes like a shirt or a polo. But some occupations have a special uniform. We will have a look at uniforms later. And what does a teacher do at work? Can you think? What do I do at work? I teach you and I help you learn. Different occupations do different things at work, but we will have a look at that later.
An actor acts in a play. Artist. An artist makes art. Astronaut. An astronaut explores space. Bus driver. A bus driver drives buses. Taxi driver. A taxi driver drives a taxi. Businessman. A businessman is good at dealing with business. Carpenter. A carpenter makes things from wood. Cashier. A cashier takes in or gives out money. Coach. A coach trains a sports team. Computer programmer. A computer programmer creates computer programs. Chef. A chef prepares and cooks food. Baker. A baker makes bread and cakes. Waiter. A waiter serves people food and drink. Doctor. A doctor looks after...
Okay, so in the video, it shows us different types of occupations, like a businessman and a carpenter. Then it tells you what role they have, like a taxi driver drives a taxi. That is the role, because that's what their work is. A taxi driver drives a taxi. A teacher teaches students. Okay guys, now let's look at the board. Let's look at the board. What is my occupation? Do you know? I'm a teacher. Where do I work? Where do I work? At a school. What is my uniform? Uniform is what you wear. A shirt and pants. A teacher wears normal clothes, okay? And what is my role? Role means, what do you do at work? What does Teacher Alex do at work? I help students learn. This is an example. Now, this time it's your turn. Let's think. Doctor. Okay, so the job that we're talking about, the occupation we're talking about is a doctor. Where does a doctor work? Place of work. Where does a doctor work? A hospital. Good. Now let's think. Uniform. A doctor has a special uniform. What does a doctor wear? Do you know? A coat. A white coat. Because a doctor needs to keep clean. Every time they go into a new surgery room, they will wear a new coat to keep the germs away. Okay? So a white coat. Now, roll, roll. Can you remember roll? What does roll mean? Press pause to think. What does roll mean? Roll is what they do at work. What they do at work. What does a doctor do at work? Press pause if you need more time. Okay, a doctor can treat sick people. If you're you go to a doctor because they can help you. They understand what's going wrong and give you medicine. They give you medicine to make you feel better. You know, medicine? Okay. Now, let's look at the worksheet. Okay, wow, look, it's the same. This box here is the same as the board. It's the same. Now, teacher Alex wants you to do baker. Look at the piece of paper. We have doctor, baker, electrician, pilot, farmer. Can you remember the word baker? Baker. Where does a baker work? Where does a baker work? Okay, you need to write the answer here. Uniform, uniform. This one is already done for you. A baker wears an apron to make sure they are clean. And they also wear a hairnet, so their hair doesn't fall in the food. Now, what do they do at work? What does a baker do at work? In this box here, you need to write 1 or 2 sentences. Explain. What does a baker do at work? They make. Your turn right here. What a baker does at work. Okay, the next one is an electrician. Electrician. Can you say electrician? Your turn. Electrician. Okay, this one's a bit difficult. So, I've told you the answer. Building. And I want you to read. Read about electrician. Write down the word building, then read about electrician. I want you to go and find out what an electrician is. Maybe ask your parents, what is an electrician? They can tell you. Pilot. Do you know what a pilot is? They drive a plane. So you need to finish off the answers. And the last one is farmer. Do you know what a farmer is? Okay, you need to find out. Let me tell you a quick secret. A farmer works on the land with animals, or they grow things. Okay, good, thank you. Now, let's look at the last thing we need to do at the bottom of the page. Let's read together. Homework. What do you want to be when you grow up? Be creative and dream high. Look at Teacher Alex's example in the video. Okay, I'm going to show you an example now. Look at the picture now. Okay, here is an example of what your homework should look like. You need to do your homework on an A4 piece of paper. Your homework should tell me the occupation, place of work, uniform, role. Make sure you draw a beautiful picture too. Let's look at my example. I have drawn an ice cream man because when I was young, I wanted to be an ice cream maker. If you need help, you can always look at the worksheet. Occupation. What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you want to be a scientist, a doctor, a vet, a dentist? Now, where will you work? Will you have to work at a hospital, a lab, an office? And what will you have to wear? Uniform. Uniform is what you will have to wear. Then, role. Role means what will you have to do in your work, okay? Good. Now, please, can you finish this and hand this in to Teacher Alex next Friday? Thank you and goodbye.